Good morning. Welcome. It's Lorraine here from Thermo Granny. I'm a Thermomix consultant for Australia wide. Today I had to make some mayonnaise, so I thought, you know what, I should do a quick video of that. So here I am. This is an everyday staple in our house. I do many different ways with it. I just make it the normal standard Cookidoo recipe, and then we use it as a dipping sauce, often with chips and things like that. Sometimes I add to it, but just the amount that we're going to use for that particular meal. I add some mustard pickles. I sometimes put some sweet chili sauce and just mix it through. It's so versatile. I've tried many sorts of different recipes. I always come back to this one, the Cookidoo. So let's get started, shall we? Because I make it all the time and it is one of our staples. As I said, it's under recently cooked. I love this little pencil with the little tip on the back. I find that I can maneuver my way through so much easier. So there we are, cooked mayonnaise, and this is one of the reasons why I really love it, is because the egg that goes into it is cooked. So we just start cooking. Okay, place the jug into the mixing bowl. Done that. Weigh in 300 grams of grapeseed oil. I have already gone ahead and done that. However, I changed the grapeseed oil over to a very good quality, light tasting olive oil, primarily for, I believe that olive oil's just a little bit better health option. And as you can see, we're on the latter end of the age scale, so we need to try and keep our health as good as we possibly can. And then set the jug aside. So that's it there, I have it set aside. Okay, take that off. 1 teaspoon of sea salt. I always cut back a wee little bit on the salt because, again, this just depends on your own taste. I always go to about half a teaspoon, just over, because I find the full teaspoon is a little bit too salty for us. That's the beauty of making it yourself. You can tweak all these little things. 30 grams of white vinegar. As you can see, the scales come with, every time you go next, the scales are just there. You don't have to be worrying about weighing and all of that stuff with external scales. Don't forget, if it comes up with different things, just check and tear it if you need to. 30 grams of white vinegar. Nice and slowly. There you go, 32, 31. That's perfectly fine. Set that aside. Just go next. And it says place the simmering basket instead of the measuring cup. Okay. Simmering basket instead of the measuring cup. Not very well prepared. There we go. There's the simmering basket. And next. So easy. A quick flick of the wrist, and the time, the temperature, the speed, all set in, because it's a Cookidoo recipe that's in the machine. And now we just, you can go off and do something for the 3 minutes if you wish, or you just get other things prepared. If you haven't got all your ingredients out ready, the easy way to find out what's required next is you just press those 3 little dots that are up there, and it'll go recipe detail. Okay, so we've done that step where it says the salt and the vinegar. So next up, we're going to mix for 30 seconds, speed 3, adding the eggs through the hole and continue to mix for 1 minute 30 seconds. So in that 30-second speed 3, we're going to add the eggs that I've already put into here, and that stops them curdling or anything like that, or turning into a scrambled egg. And this is where the cooking of the egg process takes place with the heat residual. And that's the part I really, really love about this recipe, is that the eggs are actually cooked. I don't really fancy eating raw egg at all. So anyway, back we go, and back, and we just press continue. And there we are, we've got a minute left, which is quite important to let that full 3 minute go, so that when we put the egg in. So yes, this is just one of so many recipes that are built into Cookidoo. Makes life so easy. They've been pre-tested and tested and tested again by the testing team at head office, so to speak. Very rarely you'll find something that doesn't work, but it is a guide. If you want to tweak it to make things the way you like it, because let's face it, we don't all like the exact same foods. I tweak constantly with the salt levels. We love certain things, we don't love other certain things, so we tweak all the time, but we're still following predominantly the guided recipe. There we are. So next, in a small bowl, crack the 2 eggs and set aside, which I have already done. Next, okay, turn the speed to, and meanwhile follow the next step. So we're going to turn 3, add the reserved eggs through the hole in the mixing bowl. Now because this is hot, it gradually works its way up to speed. And there we go. And they will not be turned into scrambled egg, because the whole time while I dropped them in, that was mixing. Next, so this is where it click next. Insert measuring bowl, 1 minute 30. So very slowly pour the reserved grapeseed oil onto the mixing bowl lid, letting it trickle into the mixing bowl to emulsify. Just let's quickly have a little look, see how all the egg is all mixed and beautifully hot. So that residual heat has cooked. Okay, so I've put this in now. Well, I went too far, sorry. Just go back because... Alright. So this is where I'm going to trickle. That's mixing. And I'm going to very slowly pour this on through in here. And this is going to mix it, emulsify it, and all of the above, and turn it into the most beautiful mayonnaise, which I will show you in a minute. So what I do here is I go next so that I can keep an eye on the time, and that way I know how quickly and how slowly I can. I need to keep pouring the oil in so that I don't end up with some left over right at the end. But we do want to till you pour it in nice and slowly. 30 seconds left to go. You can hear the change of the motor now because it's thickening up, and it's going to be just magnificent. Okay, that's in. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And next. Now place the bowl immediately. Let me show you. This is finished now. There we have homemade egg, pure, magnificent mayonnaise. Now this scoop comes from the mix shop. You get one with your machine when you purchase your machine, not this sort, I'll show you in a moment, the one that actually comes when you, but I do love this one. It's just got that magnificent shape. So easy to use. Just scape that down there. One little tip though, if you're going to be banging on here, please just lift it up like that. We don't want to be banging with the bowl into the actual machine, because the scales are in the feet and they're not temperamental, but you need to take care of them. And there we go. There's the mayonnaise that we made in that very, very short term. Egg mayonnaise. How lovely is that? So then I just simply get just an ordinary jar that I've had from where other things have come in. This is the funnel from the mix shop. Makes life so easy. And just scoop that on into there like so. Look at that. And I just put a little sticker on top with the date that I made it, just for my own benefit, so that I know exactly what day I put it in there, but it does keep nicely for quite a bit of time. But remember, there's no preservatives in it, so the salt acts as a bit of a preservative, but there is no purchased preservatives in there. And look at that, how easy is that? Once that's cooled, it'll be really, really lovely. Okay, so if you would love me to show you around this wonderful machine that does so many things, please just give me a call or throw me a message and we can organise something. And at the moment I actually have some unreleased I can't even say the word, and magazines. Oh my gosh, sorry. That until the end of this June 24, I'll give you one if you book and hold a demo. Okay, thank you. It's Lorraine here, and I will talk to you next time.